Hi everyone, it's Jill Celeste from the Celestial Marketing Academy, where I teach entrepreneurs all they need to know about marketing so they can become the director of marketing for their business. Today's marketing strategy is about how to find time every day to do marketing. It is something I preach, it's something I teach, and it's one of my biggest questions as a result. So we're going to talk about two things: how to create the habit and how to create the mindset for daily marketing implementation. So the first thing we need to do is we need to establish how you create a habit, because that's really what we're doing here. We're creating a habit for marketing. And I want to refer to something called Better Than Before by Gretchen Rubin. This is an excellent book all about creating habits. And in particular, I want to reference something she calls the Four Tendencies. And let me read to you from the text. This is on page 16. How does a person respond to an expectation? When we try to form a new habit, we set an expectation for ourselves. Therefore, it's crucial to understand how we respond to expectations. She then goes on and defines four tendencies. These are tendencies people have about creating a habit. And you are probably one of these four, and I will read these out loud as well. We have the upholders, which is me, readily responds to both outer and inner expectations. Then we have the questioners. These are people who question all expectations and will meet any expectation if it's justified. Then we have the obligers. The obligers readily respond to outer expectations, things from society, from the community, that type of thing, but they struggle to meet inner expectations. And finally, you got the rebels. And those are people who resist all expectations outside or inside. And she goes on in detail about each of these four tendencies and how you, as whether you're a rebel or an upholder, can use those skills to help you formulate a habit. Why do I recommend this? Because you are creating a habit. And if you don't have the information about yourself on creating habits, you're kind of going against the grain. So make it easy for yourself and learn which tendency you are from Gretchen Rubin's book. Whether you just check it out from the library and just read the first few pages, or perhaps listen to it or get it on your Kindle. Either way, that's your first part of this assignment, is to get the book and find out which tendency you are. Then you need a marketing plan. Marketing plans are your roadmap. They get you to your destination. And if you don't have a marketing plan, you're kind of walling around lost in your marketing implementation. So in order to implement every day, you need to know what to implement. And that's where a marketing plan comes in. Now, I'm not going to detail how to do a marketing plan in this video, because I have a free resource that you can go access if you need help. Just go to jillceleste.com and look on the top, and there is something called the virtual classroom. If you go there, there is a 55-minute training on how to write a marketing plan. It's absolutely free, no opt-in required. Watch it and figure out how to get your marketing plan written, because that's the second piece to this puzzle. The third thing you need is a calendar. Whether you use a wall calendar or Google Calendar, or maybe you have like a planner like I do, you need a calendar. And that's for two things. First, you want to block off time for marketing. You want to treat it very precious so that you don't book over it. Now, here's the thing that's going to blow your mind. Experts agree that if your business is not at capacity, if you don't have a lot of customers in, then you need to spend more time marketing. 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day of marketing if you're not at capacity. And that's something I agree with, because if you're not marketing, then you're not doing what you need to bring customers to you. Marketing is how you do that. So if you're not at capacity 4 hours a day, if you're at capacity or 3/4 capacity, and obviously scale that down, block those times on your calendar. Again, that helps you with the habit. And then the second part is to have a to-do list for those blocks of time. Just don't block it without a plan. Where do you get your to-do list? You get it from your marketing plan. See how everything's connected? So if you look at my calendar, I have a to-do list written right on there, so that when I'm implementing, I know exactly what I need to be implementing. I'm not guessing. We don't want any guessing in marketing. We want a plan. We want decisiveness. So that's why you need a calendar. The fourth thing I need you to do is come up with some type of accountability structure. Now, if you're highly accountable like me, that you may not need it as much, but if you need that layer of accountability to keep you honest, then get it. Whether it's an accountability buddy, maybe someone you've met at a networking meeting or online class or something like that. Maybe you want to reward yourself, if that's how you motivate, do that. Perhaps it's even a public proclamation, something that you say on your Facebook page. This week I'm doing this. Blah, 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 blah. I have a Facebook group, and every Sunday I ask, what is your intention for the week? You're welcome to join my Facebook group. All you have to do is download my free book at thatfirstclient.com. Again, that's thatfirstclient.com. And when you get the free book, there's a link to my group, and you can come join us and every Sunday publicly proclaim what you're working on. But figure out your structure for accountability. That ties into what you'll learn here as to what helps you the best, but make sure you create that process. And the last and final thing is, as you start to implement this, as you set the intention to implement every day, you may get blocked. This is normal. So why would you get blocked? You really need to pause and figure out why you're going to get blocked. So perhaps you're like me and you procrastinate. So why are you procrastinating? Maybe journal. If you do EFT, tap, do meditation, whatever it is you need to do. Maybe you keep forgetting. If that's the case, then you need to look at your system, your habit, your diary, your marketing plan, and figure out why you keep forgetting to do your daily marketing. Maybe you're focused on something else. Maybe another piece, something else is taking up your day. Is that something you really need to do? Is that something you can outsource or maybe do after you do your marketing? Whatever the case may be, if you're finding you're blocked and you're not implementing every day, stop and examine why. Because you can bust through it, but you got to recognize that A, you're blocked, and B, that you need to bust through it. So those are my tips for how you implement marketing every day. And I have a little shake for Emma because she agrees with me. If you need any kind of marketing help, head over to my website at jillceleste.com. You can check out my programs, more information about the Celestial Marketing Academy, as well as my low-cost quick start and challenge if it speaks to you. And until next time, here's to your marketing success, and have a great day.